Hello everyone, so if you haven't already guessed, my third review for today is for Requiem by Lauren Oliver, which is the third and last book in the Delirium trilogy. Now this one is set up differently again. In Delirium it was just a full point of view from Lena. Pandemonium was full point of view from Lena, but we got the then and now, and this one is actually a dual point of view. We get to see Lena and Hannah's point of view. At first I was a bit iffy about Hannah's point of view because, to be perfectly honest, I didn't care about her life because she was still back in that wherever they are, forget where they live, and she'd been cured and I just didn't care. But then as the story went on, I started reading her story, I started to realise how important she was, and I was annoyed at myself for brushing her off to start with. Her story was so breaking and important and I ended up loving her chapters. Okay, so Alex in this book, he'd changed a lot from the guy that I fell in love with in the first book. He'd hardened, he became arrogant, and he had such an awful attitude towards Lena. Yeah, there were some times where he was nice and I could see the old Alex in him, but he had such a horrible attitude that I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive him for that. For the way he treated Lena, I want to punch him in the face. Fairly bad for Julian in this book. He's such a sweet character and Lena was leading him on, and I felt really bad for him because he had to deal with this trouble between Lena seeing her first love again and her ignoring him and him being thrust out into the wild and not really knowing what he's supposed to do, and it was so heartbreaking to watch him go through all this and not have Lena by his side. But Lena did slightly annoy me in this book. She was moaning all the time, and this whole thing with Alex and Julian, Alex or Julian, who should she be with? I just really didn't care because it was clearly obvious that she was going to go with Alex because he was her first love and she still had that attraction there, and it was stronger than the one she had with Julian, so it was really obvious to me right from the start. So I don't know why she didn't see it and why it took her the full book to figure it out. I also liked seeing the relationship between Lena and her mum because she hasn't seen her mum in years, and I loved seeing their relationship develop again, and their scenes together were so sweet, and yeah, I just really loved their scenes together. There's a lot of action in this book to do with the government and the rebels, and then there's a massive fight scene at the end, and something happened that was really sad, but I didn't actually know what had happened for a while. It just didn't click in my head, and then when it did I was like, what? No? And I skipped back just to make sure, but I'm positive that it happened, and yeah, it was pretty sad. The actual ending though, I didn't really like. I felt like it was too open. I wanted a more closed ending. I wanted to know what was going to happen in the society, what Lena was going to do, who Lena was going to end up with, because it was all just an open book. To me it feels as if it's unfinished. I feel like there should be something else there, and it really annoyed me by the end of it. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. It definitely wasn't the strongest in the series, and because of the ending I just couldn't give it 5 out of 5 stars. But I still did really enjoy this book. So that was my review for Requiem by Lauren Oliver. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone!